he did it!
It seemed difficult making the finals. It was just the next.
It's going to be like 5 years from now, 8 years. Man, Mondesi, a likable person, both inside. So Niko is about to get a match and series major point here. By the way, he is 17-11 right now. And I bet you his reaction won't even be that strong because this game has felt so easy. Here we go. Let's see. Look, they're not even showing, they're not zooming into him. Look at him! He's like, whatever. Just business. By the way, over here, I'm getting ready to craft my souvenir for this amazing moment in Counter-Strike history. His sticker, if you don't apply a discount, is currently at $1,500. The last time there was an update, it went up $35. By the way, this morning before the match, at around 6 a.m., it was at $600. This is crazy. It's going to update in 2 minutes. And I'm sure the question really is going to go up by another $35 or more or less. And I guess another question is, will it update before or after they win the major? Here, let me increase the volume. I took my headphones off. All right, the price is updated in 1 minute, 35 seconds.
I bet your reaction gets some info for free.
Wow. I've recorded many winning moments before. Oh, yes! By the way, I love that we're observing him. I love that we're observing him on this round. Just go back to him. Just do a Niko POV for the last round, to be honest. And I forgot what I was saying. I've seen many winning moments. Oh yeah, I've seen many winning moments because I attended the 3 North American majors in the 2010s, and I am laughing at the fact that I'm recording my screen right now. They're about to do it. Yes, they did it. I'm not even a Niko fan, but he did it. And the price is update in 30 seconds. Oh my god. Listen, I'm not a Niko fan. I'm not an anti-fan. I've just been neutral. I respect the skill. But this is such a huge moment for Counter-Strike and for him and for one of the best players in Counter-Strike, you know? How can you not be happy for him? How can you not be happy for this moment? And for Mondesi. Mondesi, I mean, oh my god. How can you hate him? He's such a fun guy to watch both inside and outside the server. He's such a likable person inside and outside the server. Keisuke, I haven't really been following this team for that long in his career. I know that he's hyped. He hasn't been doing that well. Updating prices. Here we go. Okay, it only went up by $7. Anyways, Keisuke, he had an amazing tournament this year. Not this year, this major. Niko, hell yeah, dude. Get it. And Kerrigan, wow. From leaving FaZe to joining Falcons just 2 months ago to winning this major and taking down Vitality and Spirit along the way. And Navi, as Sponge just reminded me. I mean, and all in best of 3s. An amazing major run. This final was a little bit underwhelming, but by the way, so was SK's in 2016 Cologne. They beat Liquid in like 16-6, 16-7, something like that. Very boring. But dude, to win your long-awaited major after taking down Navi, Vitality, and Spirit in competitive best of 3s, what a better way to do it. Come lift this trophy, dude. Wow. I wish I had gone to Cologne to witness this in person. By the way, I watched most of this major in front of my TV. I realize I'm recording my computer right now. but I'm just keeping track of these prices here because I do plan. I'm not going to pay $2,000 because the souvenir has a discount. But yikes! It is certainly going to be more expensive to craft my souvenir now than it would have been several hours ago. But it would have been impossible to several hours ago. What a moment! What a moment in Counter-Strike history. For all of them, for Monesi as well. Monesi and Niko leaving G2 at the same time to join this team. A lot of people criticize the organization. I understand. I'm like on board with that as well, but I support the players, you know? Fantastic result. Now, I don't know when I'm going to be able to craft my AK here. Yeah, it's not updating yet. Oh my god, it's gonna fucking skyrocket. I checked all the HLTV scores for these matches, and Niko got a 1.73 rating on Inferno, which was map 3, the one that finally got him his major. I think, like I was saying earlier in the video when I was just recording my monitor, I haven't been like a traditional Niko fan. Like it doesn't mean I don't like him. I've just been neutral, but I respect the skill, you know, and I respect everything he's done. But I just think that this is such a huge moment for Counter-Strike and such a huge moment for anyone that loves Counter-Strike history. And I think that a skin like this one absolutely can deserve to be a souvenir of this match. To never forget Niko's first major win. I mean, just an incredible moment.
You know, he's had the failures. It's been a long time. The third time he got here. You've been on a run of making it to grand finals. That didn't seem difficult, making the finals. It was just the next step. Does that make
Here it is, Souvenir AK-47 Vulcan. I had some doubts on whether to make it a souvenir. I mean, it's a thing I can't undo. You know what I mean? And it's the number 6 Vulcan in the world. Well, number 8 if you count the stat tracks. Number 6 if you don't. If I turned it into a souvenir, I can't undo it. I want to make sure I only do it for something that I feel like is worthy of this basically becoming a souvenir AK-47 Vulcan. But yeah, I mean, I do think this is worth it. This item commemorates the IEM Cologne 2026 CS2 Major Championship. It is a memento of the grand final match between Falcons and Furia, and autographed by Nikola Kovac.
I'm fucking happy.
Niko's first ever major win after so many years in Counter-Strike.
Please put your hands together for your
So as a result, I guess my Vulcan went from being rank number 6 of non-stattrak Vulcans to now being displayed as rank number 1 of souvenir AK-47 Vulcans. Which, I mean, I don't know if it'll surprise you, but I'm kind of split on what's, quote, more cool, assuming any of this is cool, between having the number 1 souvenir or the number 6 normal. In the end, I guess really the only thing that matters is that it's the number 8. And by the way, when I say it matters, none of this actually fucking matters, right? But like, just saying, it's the number 8 overall. But now, I guess in 7 days when this updates, this one here will say souvenir on it. And it'll remain the rank 1 souvenir unless any of my peers over here, not 5 or 6, because these are StatTrak, they can't be updated to souvenir, unless any of these guys decide to update, which, hey guys, if you're watching this, go for it. I don't actually care at all about what rank souvenir it is. It just happens to be rank 1 now. I'm guessing some of these guys with these stickers won't want to scrape them, but if they have infinite money, then I guess they can just reapply them. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool match to basically turn into a souvenir. Because like I talked about in the last video, these are memories that are basically going to last forever. And I mentioned how in the past, I would have loved to remember very memorable matches like coldzera's first ever major win on a skin that I enjoyed outside of its souvenir status. And lo and behold, Niko, this is a very memorable match, Niko's first major win, and I'm able to turn a skin that I enjoy, this this number 8 Vulcan, into a souvenir to remember Niko's first ever major win. And you can tell I'm kind of excited about that today, but just imagine what it's going to be like 5 years from now, 8 years from now, looking back and seeing this text when it's no longer the year 2026 and it's the year 2030 or 2032, 2034, 2036, right? It's going to be awesome. And it's still going to be a 0001 float. Who knows, it'll be rank 1. Like I mentioned in the other video, for all I know, other people are going to do trade-ups and this will one day become rank 12, rank 15. Who cares? It's still 0001, super clean Vulcan. By the way, I don't think I'm going to actually keep all these stickers on it. I'm split on what to do with the Niko one. Yeah, I mean, I'll figure that out later. So unrelated to the Vulcan, but, you know, Monesi also did amazing this tournament. At the beginning of the tournament, I actually didn't really have an op skin, but after his performance, particularly during the playoffs against, let's go back here. Oh my god. I mean, guys, you have to remember, Falcons had to beat Vitality and Team Spirit in order to get to the Grand Finals to then win the Major. Such an uphill battle. Almost nobody believed that they'd be able to even make it past quarterfinals against Vitality, the #1 team in the world, right? But instead they go on to win 2-1 in an amazingly competitive series. Wow, I actually didn't realize they all went 13-11. Now that I say that, maybe I do remember that. None of them went to OT, but 13-11 all the way. That is the equivalent of 16-14 in CSGO, right? Like, that is all rounds played. And then with Spirit, I'd say an equally competitive series. 2 of the 3 maps going into overtime. Oh, it was pretty 50-50, like, which one are you going to make a Monesi souvenir out of? But because, spoiler alert, he basically did amazing in both of them. I ended up choosing the Vitality one just because I felt like Vitality was for me, like, the more amazing win. If it weren't for this win, they wouldn't have even gotten to face Team Spirit. And yeah, anyways, Monesi did amazing. So I felt very inspired by their win to get an op skin and make it souvenir. And so I got this Queen's Gambit. Part of my logic, by the way, was because this is a modern match, like 2026, and Monesi in particular is I'd say like a relatively new player insofar as like he wasn't in the scene in 2016-ish, you know, 27, like in the last decade. He's a 2020s type decade player, you know? And so from that perspective, I wanted like a newer op skin. And with souvenir gold stickers, I figured what better candidate than a Queen's Gambit, which even souvenirs aside, I think is a really cool looking op skin. And then with the golden stickers on it, I just think it looks amazing. And so, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Maybe having this skin and Monesi's signature right there will motivate me to pick up the op a little bit more. Just like I guess I used to op a little bit more than I do now, back when I had an op Dragon lore some 10 years ago. But yeah, I mean, like you can tell, I'm not really like a Falcons fan. I don't care for the org, but I do like the players, and I just I was so impressed by their performance this major, but also in some ways like inspired by it. I don't know. I just felt like, man, Monesi is such a likable person, both inside the server and outside the server. He really impressed me with his both rifling and opping, but he is mostly known as an opper. And I went, you know what? What better time to get a good op skin and have it be a memento of Monesi's and Falcons' upset over Vitality on their way to win the major for Niko and Monesi. It's also Monesi's first major win. And they're friends. So Monesi souvenir and a Niko souvenir for the grand final. Wow. What a Cologne 2026.